What's up, everybody, and welcome to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play of Monday Night Raw, as this WWE episode on December 23rd, 2024 kicks off with Drew McIntyre, where we seen last Monday Sami Zayn attack Drew McIntyre backstage after it looked like Drew McIntyre was going to attack Seth Rollins. We'll see what happens here as Drew McIntyre kicks off Monday Night Raw.
You're the one that cost me the WWE.
And then we also see what happened on Friday Night SmackDown, where Drew McIntyre confronted Solo Sikoa.
One thing for me and for everybody else, you take out Roman Reigns for good.
You know, so Drew comes to an understanding with Solo, but then found Jimmy Uso, who's been out injured since Survivor Series War Games, beating him down.
Man, what a beatdown from Jimmy Uso last week on Friday Night SmackDown, trying to get a little payback to Drew McIntyre.
Enraged with whoever you pick for some perceived slight, historical or otherwise. It's just a question of whose turn is it this week? Well, we might be about to find out.
After Hell in the Cell, I have never been so beat up in my entire life. 16 staples in my head. My back almost broken from landing on the steel steps. And I went home to Scotland. The reason I went home, and I haven't really talked about it publicly, is because a very close family member passed away. Some people are probably feeling sympathy right now. Maybe some of the guys in the locker room are saying to each other, I didn't know. Maybe if you cared enough, you would have asked.
And Drew McIntyre talking about the family member that he lost and nobody checked in on him.
Over these past 2 months, guess how many people phoned me to check? Not how I was doing mentally, how I was doing physically after all that violence at Hell in the Cell. One person. These past 17 years.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
We're all a big happy.
Right now we're listening to Drew McIntyre.
We're brothers and sisters. We travel the world together. We spend more time with each other than we do with our actual families. But it's all BS. My brother John in Scotland wouldn't stab me in the back to take my spot.
What's going on, guys?
People like Jimmy, Jay, and Sammy 100% would.
Oh, wow. Saying Sami Zayn and Jimmy and Jay would be the people to stab him in the back. Drew McIntyre talking to the WWE Universe right now.
You just proved my point. After watching the horrible things that Jay and his family did to people like me, he says, I'm a changed man. He does a little cute hand sign. He says a stupid made-up world, and you just forget about it, and you move on. That's the other thing I realize. I have given and given and given all this time. You turned on me for someone who'd been gone for years. That told
Come on, Drew, you had it coming.
I kept fighting for you. I believe deep down.
Yeah, we'll check in on the game here, guys, too.
And I bled out at Hell in the Cell when I was gone.
Nope, sorry, can't.
About me.
Oh, man, Drew's saying everyone forgot about him.
So from now on, I will give no more for anybody. Drew McIntyre is going to take, and I will continue to tell the truth. The truth is the real villains in WWE are Roman Reigns and CM Punk. And if you choose to prop them up, I mentioned their names already. Jay, Jimmy, Sammy, for instance. The things Roman did to you, it comes back. He took a vacation. They cheer for him. He snaps his fingers. You're right back by his side. It is pathetic. I suggest everybody that ever wronged Drew McIntyre sleeps with one eye open, because I am coming for you.
Shit. And here comes Sami Zayn to confront Drew McIntyre.
forget these two got into a Pier 6 brawl last week at Raw.
And Sammy does not look happy, folks.
Drew, you're angry. You don't have to believe me. You can think everybody's got their ulterior motives, and that's fine. But I'm telling you, me personally, man to man, I didn't know what happened to you while you were in Scotland. I thought, like everybody else, you were recovering from one of the most vicious Hell in a Cell matches of all time. I know that's what I thought. I know that's what all the guys and the girls in the back thought. I know that's what all the fans thought. Okay? So whether you want to believe that or not, that's up to you, okay? But I'm going to level with you here for a sec. You talk about your 17 years, 22 years in the game, all right? Everything that you talked about, I've went through it. You want to talk about loss? I've had loss.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Trust me, I've had loss that I've had to put on the side and go to work the same week. The sacrifices you're talking about, the birthday parties, the weddings, the funerals that you should have been at, but you weren't. I've done them all. I missed them all. I put unnecessary stress on my wife, on my kid. I do that too.
Damn.
You know why? Because this is the life that you and I chose. We are WWE superstars. And we are lucky to be WWE superstars. And you think this is just your story or my story? You know who else has stories like this? Every single person sitting in these stands. Every single person watching at home, the kids who struggle at school, the people who struggle at work, they struggle economically, physically.
Don't we all struggle, man? Don't we all?
They have their sacrifices, but they still get up every day and do what they've got to do to soldier on and get through the day without pointing the finger at everybody else. And then you want to turn around and you want to actually point the finger at them and say they forgot about you? Brother, they didn't forget about you. They made you. And you still think the world revolves around you because once upon a time when you were a kid, someone told you that you were the chosen one. But I got news for you, Drew. Just because you're mad doesn't make you special. And now you want to think that everybody else, what everybody else does is somehow tied to you? Guess what? What Jimmy Uso does has nothing to do with you. What Jey Uso does has nothing to do with you. What Sammy Uso does has nothing to do with you. But Drew, if you want to still
Sammy Uso
walk around angry all the time, point the finger at them, at me, at Jimmy, at Jay, at Punk, at Roman, you want to still be mad about the Bloodline after all this time, fine, no one's stopping you. You still have a problem with the Bloodline. I have no problem being your problem right now and facing you in this ring right now.
You want to know the truth? It isn't just anger. My anger
Not just
comes
anger.
from a place of pain, and I don't doubt everything you just said is your truth. And there was so much passion in it, but it's not the full truth. You have a way of spinning things. You can fly back home every week to your family and be with them. I'm across the world. The people of Boston are never going to leave Boston. They're with their family 24/7. I don't have that luxury. So I'm going to remain calm. I'm going to look you in the eye and tell you the truth. Why do you want this fight? You know the result. We have wrestled time and time and time again, and you have never beaten Drew McIntyre. So I suggest because I've heard you're not 100% healthy tonight. And I saw your wife and kid in the back.
Ooh, low blow there, Drew.
You walk back there, you take their hand, and you leave this arena because of everyone in the bloodline. You're the least of my worries.
Well, you're definitely right about a couple things. When it comes to wins and losses, you've got my number. You're right about that. And I'm not 100%. Haven't been 100% for a couple weeks since Saturday night's main event. You're right about that too. And you're right that the smart thing to do would be to go home and just celebrate and try to get healthy over the holidays. But I would just so much rather do this.
Oh, it's Sami Zayn with the right hand and Drew McIntyre attacking Drew, and then Drew with the counter to the headbutt to Sami Zayn. Oh my goodness. And Drew trying to set up for a Claymore. And here comes main event Jey Uso.
He was attacked backstage back on December 2nd. This is the first we've seen of him.
Attacked by
Ooh, super kick from Jey Uso. And both Sami and Jey knock Drew McIntyre outside the ring.
As this crowd, a little happy holiday yeet.
An enraged Drew McIntyre is about to blow his top.
As he said, anybody who has associated or supported Punk and Roman is in his sights. Let's turn our attention for a moment, Wade, to the women's division. The Intercontinental Championship Tournament ongoing, and Pure Fusion Collective Zoe Stark has advanced. But what PFC did later, after that happened, to a chief rival that concerns everybody.
Yeah, let's take a look back at that. So this was last week on Raw. PFC.
So last Monday, we see Pure Fusion Collective attack Kairi Sane, part of Damage Control. A brutal attack. What's going on, chat? And here's General Manager Adam Pearce.
Adam Pearce.
What can I do for you?
Oh, nothing. I just know how stressful your job can be because I once had it. So I'm here to make it easier.
Really?
Yeah. Kairi Sane is medically uncleared, and there's an opening now in the Women's Intercontinental Championship Tournament. And I want it. Now.
Really? You know, Sonya, that is a terrible idea. Awful, actually. You guys caused this scenario with Kyrie, so I should just reward you and put you in the tournament? Are you out of your damn minds? Zip it for a second. I've already filled the vacancy that you all caused with Io Sky. Happy holidays.
Pierce. You're gonna reward her? She just lost the match.
What a great addition to an already deep and talented pool of competitors to this IC tournament.
And now we see Io Sky.
Is a first-round triple threat match in the Women's Intercontinental Championship Tournament. Introducing first, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
The genius of the Sky. Just over a week ago, she was so close to claiming the WWE Women's World Championship on Saturday night's main event. Now a new chance for singles glory. The final spot to make the Final Four of the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship, the tournament. It continues next.
All right, we are at commercial break here. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Hope you guys are having a happy holiday season and Merry Christmas to you. So we see Drew McIntyre kicks off the show, pretty much confronting everybody that didn't really check with him while he was dealing with a hardship, a loss in the family, if you will. And because he's over in Scotland, he feels like he isn't getting the same treatment that everybody else is getting. And because of that, he is trying to take out everybody who's ever wronged him, including including Jay and Jimmy Uso and Sammy Uso, who would then confront him as Sammy Uso comes out and interrupts Drew McIntyre, only to tell him, as we see here, Sami Zayn would interrupt and say that he had no idea what was happening to him, reminding him that everyone else in the back probably feels the same exact way. And then he would also say, we've all experienced loss, even him, Sami Zayn, and had to come into work the next week or the day after. But guess who else has also experienced that? Every single person who comes to check out them, everyone in the WWE universe. And after that, we would also see that Sami Zayn says, the fans go through the same, but no one points the finger at everyone else, just like you do. Your problem is that you were told at one point when you were young that you were the chosen one, and you can't get over that you aren't, when there's a lot of people in this industry that made Drew McIntyre. And we also see here after that, he says, but if you want to blame everybody else and you want to start attacking everybody else on your hit list, as you say, well, then how about I fight you right here and right now? And that's when Drew responds saying that, Sammy, you don't want this fight. I know you're injured. And Sammy would respond, saying, you're right. As much as I'd like to go rest and stay down, instead, I would much more and much rather enjoy as he hits him with the right hand, and these two start clobbering and brawling out here to kick off Friday Night SmackDown. And it looks like Drew McIntyre is going to deliver a Claymore before main event Jey Uso comes to save Sami Zayn. And that's how we kick off Monday Night Raw. And we just seen backstage General Manager Adam Pearce be confronted by Sonya Deville and Pure Fusion Collective as they were looking to replace Kairi Sane, who they attacked last week in the Women's Intercontinental Championship tournament. But Adam Pearce would say that you're crazy, that there's no way he's having that. And he replaced them with Io Sky. All right, thank you guys. Merry Christmas to all you guys. The chat is popping off here today, man. Mr. J, Joker Vampire, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you guys. We got someone named Kevin already talking about what Kevin Owens did last week. Thank you guys for hanging out here. And also checking up on the ball game right now, guys, as Monday Night Football is happening. We see the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints are tied 0-0 in the first quarter. The Packers are driving down the field in what looks like their first drive of the game. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show.
W. This holiday edition of Monday Night Raw is brought to you by Monopoly Go, where money talks and friendship pays.
Io Sky in the ring now, a late replacement for the aforementioned Kairi Sane, who was taken out by yet another PFC attack. Io Sky looking to progress in this Women's Intercontinental Championship tournament.
Next, representing Unholy Union, from Johnston, Scotland, Alba Fire!
And now here comes Alba Fire, one half of Unholy Union, part of this women's triple threat match.
Now a big opportunity. Tyler Dawn playing to bring her out for this tournament. This way, the last of our first round.
I'm definitely going with the Green Bay Packers in the football game, but here in this triple threat match, we'll wait for it to get started here, as this is women's triple threat match. Alba Fry, Io Sky, and Natalya in the Intercontinental Women's Championship Tournament, and I am definitely going for Natalya.
Second half of that bracket in the other semi-final, we are about to find out. And two women in the ring now, Io Sky and Alba Fire, primed and ready to progress. They have got history together, won the Dusty Cup as a tag team back in their
Woo! Natalya looking good. Nice outfit.
One of the greatest to ever do it.
And she is one of the greatest WWE women's superstars of all time.
This means the world to Natty to get after the Intercontinental Championship. Three of her family members earned that belt. And just look at how much it means to her, the look that she's giving it as it stands to the side here to see if she can round out the final four. First round action here. Triple threat. She posted on Instagram last night, life has a funny way of giving grateful people even more things to be grateful for. And will that come in the form of a newly created women's IC title for Natalya?
Looking to join Owen, Brett, and Davey Boy as one of the Calgary contingent's recipients of the Intercontinental Championship. That thing means the world to Natalya, who is more.
And these women start off the match going at one another, with Alba Fry being tossed out of the ring in a roll-up on Natty, but she kicks out as Io Sky tried to get the quick pinfall.
From Natalya that we were referencing.
And Natalya counters that move on Io Sky off of the ropes and slams her down to the ring. And Natalya with a boot to the back, but she gets tripped up in the ropes there by Alba Fry and then thrown into the steel steps.
But that is a game from
Io Sky from off of the top rope takes out Alba Fry on the outside of the ring. As we head to commercial break, these women are going at it in this women's triple threat match in the Intercontinental Women's Championship Tournament. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Sigma, I'm going for Natalya to win. Unless you're asking about the football game, I'm definitely going with the Packers today. Hope you guys are doing good. How's it going, chat? Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. And we'll get you guys caught up here on Monday Night Raw as soon as I finish my notes. Yeah, so Drew McIntyre still coming out blaming everybody else for his problems instead of actually taking responsibility for his own actions. Sami Zayn comes out and gives him a little 2-4, gives him a piece of his mind, you know what I'm saying? And of course, Drew McIntyre doesn't like it, tries to pick a fight. Well, Sami's the one who actually says, hey, if you want to attack everybody on your hit list, well, then I'll just attack you right back. Little WWE fact for you guys as well. Sami Zayn has never actually defeated Drew McIntyre in a one-on-one matchup in his WWE career. Hell yeah, guys, had to show off the new WWE American Nightmare jersey that I got as a early Christmas present. Look at that. Boom, baby, right there. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Woo! Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Now, guys, WWE fans in the chat, I do want to know, what do you guys think about what's going on with Drew McIntyre? He had this epic storyline all 2024, all year long, pretty much with CM Punk, and now they're carrying that storyline over here to where it's sort of involved in the Bloodline, with him having a hit list now of all these people who supposedly have wronged him, including Sami Zayn. So what do you guys think is going to happen with Drew McIntyre? Will he end up fighting Solo Sikoa? All right, guys, so go for the Monday Night Football game real quick. Looks like the Green Bay Packers scored a touchdown on their opening drive. 10 plays, 64 yards. And we see Jordan Love connects with Dontavius Wicks for the 2-yard touchdown pass. And now the Green Bay Packers lead 7-0 in the first quarter. And we are back here on Monday Night Raw.
Really is going to be a blink of
and Io Sky going one-on-one with Alba Fry. And oh man, this is definitely one of those things, man. Just a little bit of like lackluster wrestling, if you will. And Io Sky off the top rope delivers a huge drop kick and a kick up. And Io Sky getting the crowd pumped up on her side. And oh, Alba Fry with the counter off of the ropes with the DDT. Planting Io Sky in the middle of the ring, but she's not done there. Picks up Io Sky and plants her right on top of Natalya. A nice double team move there, a 2-for-1, if you will. And now Alba Fry looking to take out both of these competitors here. She's heading towards the top rope.
Looking to go up top.
Yeah, definitely cannot wait for Monday Night Raw on Netflix in a few weeks, guys. It's going to be pretty epic. And here we go, Alba Fry from the top rope. Oh, and with the swanton, kind of sloppy there. She heads in for the cover on Io Sky and a kick out from Io. And now she covers Natalya for the pin, and oh, she kicks out. Oh, and goes straight into the submission maneuver. Will Natalya tap out here? Nope, Natalya looking for some energy from the crowd to get up out of this submission maneuver. Alba Fry trying to force Natalya to tap out. Wait a minute. She's got the shoulders down and kicks out at 2. Nice counter there from Natalya. And now Io Sky gets in the mix. Oh, no, and now we see Natalya's about to sharpshoot 2 people? No way. No way. This is crazy. I've never seen this before ever, guys. Natalya about to do a double sharpshooter. No way. Here it goes. That's crazy. Both Io Sky and Alba Fry are in the sharpshooter. Wow. Natalya trying to get a submission. Oh, and Alba Fry gets the rope. And there is no rope breaks in a triple threat. So they roll out and get out of that submission maneuver. And Natalya now has the upper hand after that incredible move. Never seen someone do 2 sharpshooters at the same time. What the heck is that? Oh! That's off the top rope, and Natalya looking to fight back. Ooh, Io Sky with the kick to the face, and now she'll take out both Natalya and Alba Fry off of the top ropes. Woo! What a moonsault springboard off of the ropes as Io Sky now has all the momentum on her side.
Gets Natalya in the ring. Is the job done for Io Sky?
Natalya has said this means the world to her, but right now...
And Io Sky heading towards the top rope, looking for her finishing maneuver, the moonsault, but Alba Fry is able to stop that as she heads to the top rope now, maybe looking for a super backplex. Oh, but no, we see Natalya now joining the 3 ladies. Oh, German suplex from the top rope on Alba Fry. But now Io Sky still on the top rope. She hits the moonsault on Natalya. 1, 2, 3. And Io Sky now advances in the Women's Intercontinental Championship Tournament.
The shock part
What's up, Sam?
this matchup, the woman who was only here due to the injury caused by PFC to her tag partner, Kairi Sane, breaks the hearts of the Natalya fans.
The WWE newly minted Women's Intercontinental Championship and the tournament to decide it. And Wade, we have a final four.
The semis are set. Dakota Kai meets Zoe Stark, and now Lyra Valkyria rounds off against Io Sky in her semi-final. 4 women left in the tournament. Who will be the inaugural Women's WWE Intercontinental Champion?
You saw the moment of regret from Natty, and now you see the prized possession that Io Sky is looking for. You know, it's funny how things can work out, boomerang back.
Merry Christmas, Sam. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Lost Damian Priest the World Heavyweight Championship, and then wait, last week it was Finn who lost his tag team title because of a familiar former friend.
Yeah, this was Finn Balor attempting to use a chair in the matchup behind the referee's back, who was distracted. Tug of war against who? None other than the Punisher, Damian Priest, the arch nemesis of Finn Balor, and that was all it took for the War Raiders to take control, connect with War Machine, and we had new World Tag Team Champions, much to the delight of the hometown audience of Ivar in Boston.
JD, I can't believe this. This was supposed to be a happy Christmas. I was supposed to have 2 titles, and now I have none. None.
Hey, Raquel, can you please tell Finn that the reason why I asked him to stay away from Damian Priest is because I knew this was going to happen?
Finn, Liv says that
Hey, JD, do you mind telling Liv that she's got her own problems to worry about, like Rhea Ripley, and to stay off my back? Liv.
Hey, Raquel, can you please tell Finn that the reason why I'm on his back is because he lost the tag team titles?
Finn, Liv says that
Hey, JD, do you mind telling Liv that Christmas is already...
This is annoying.
It is Christmas, all right? You guys aren't even talking to each other. I'm going to go talk to Adam Pearce and get a match with Damian Priest. I'm going to step up for the family, all right?
What, you think you're better than me?
No, it's not even like that, all right? I have a plan. So I'm going to go talk to Adam Pearce, and I'll fill you guys in later, all right?
Just 1 week of no drama. It's Christmas.
WWE Universe, will you succumb to the darkness? Here's a special look at Nosferatu, only in theaters this Wednesday.
come to me.
Looks like the Judgment Day is about to split up, man. They keep arguing back and forth, back and forth. It's ridiculous. Phillips, you're right. I was a little surprised, man. But you know what, though? Liv is having a very, very good run as the Women's World Champion right now. So, obviously, this is a nice pivot for them, for Io Sky to be able to be in the Women's Intercontinental Championship Tournament. And I bet you right now, in that Final Four, she is the favorite, I would imagine. Sam, it's also my favorite time of the year, brother. I cannot believe how fast this month has gone by. Christmas is already less than 2 days away. Ah, man. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, everybody, from Tim Reynolds Show. If you WWE fans have any questions in the chat, please let me know. And also, please make sure you hit that like button and like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Oh, wow.
Your grandparents.
Come on, Granddaddy-O.
Even this guy. Cringe to the #1 movie in America.
How many movies could be the #1 movie in America, huh, guys? That Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is pretty dang cool with Jim Carrey, huh? Me too, man. Love all the Christmas lights up for Christmas time. Merry Christmas, guys. What's going on? What's the difference between Thanksgiving food and Christmas food? Well, it depends on what your Christmas and Thanksgiving tradition is. I'll tell you this, for me, I don't ever have turkey on Christmas. Nope. I have turkey on Thanksgiving, and that's when I have my turkey. That is it. On Christmas, I usually like it to be something a little different every year with maybe like some of the same sides that you'd see on Thanksgiving, because I love all the sides. Like the sides you cannot go wrong with. I don't care what you eat on Christmas or Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas to Julieva IAV1. Hi, welcome to the chat. Phillips, welcome to the chat as well. Hunter Bakersfield, welcome to you, Sigma. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate everybody. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you like and subscribe as we're doing live play-by-play and reaction for WWE's Monday Night Raw here on Christmas Eve, December 23rd, 2024. Thank you guys for hanging out. Please make sure you hit that like button. Ooh, pumpkin pie. I love me some pumpkin pie. Okay, guys, so going back over to the football game really fast for everybody. Looks like the Packers are still leading 7-0 against the New Orleans Saints in Lambeau. Packers scored on their opening drive, and New Orleans had to punt on their next possession.
Come back, no text, no call. You gotta let me know you're coming back. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy you're cleared.
Man, thanks, Luz.
Man, no, thank you. Thanks for having my back. No, not just tonight. Every night, man.
Man,
thank you. It means a lot to me.
Appreciate it, Luz. Man, I had to come get payback on Drew for dropping me 3 weeks ago, brother.
Yeah.
I'm about to handle my business tonight, Sammy.
Hang on,
I got to get him.
I was really hoping I could handle Drew tonight. I went out there, I talked a big game. I got to back it up.
And brother, you're not even 100% tonight.
No, I realize
Just
that.
let me go out there and
Jay,
handle Drew for you.
I started something. You got to let me finish it.
All right, man. Then I got next. I got next.
Are you?
Deal. My dog. Yeah. Man, good luck tonight, man.
What is that?
Careful what you wish for, Sami Zayn. Unable to beat Drew McIntyre in his entire career. Well, he gets another chance in tonight's main event. Good luck, Sami.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Oh, wow.
2 weeks
So looks like main event, Jey Uso and Sami Zayn talk backstage, and it will be Sami Zayn who's going to fight Drew McIntyre in the main event on Monday Night Raw here later on tonight.
much further than expected.
You are looking live at global headquarters for WWE in Stamford, Connecticut for the Monday Night Raw on Netflix kickoff show.
How you live it? Ready! As Monday Night Raw is coming to Netflix, we've seen the kickoff show really go wild this week with Logan Paul joining Monday Night Raw.
My duty to slap that stupid smirk out of his face.
looking at two of the centerpieces of the Netflix era. Liv Morgan, you will defend that Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley.
And Liv Morgan was announced that she will be defending her World Women's Championship against Rhea Ripley on Netflix when Raw moves to Netflix on January 6th. And we will see Tribal Combat with Roman Reigns taking on Solo Sikoa. We also will see in the main event of Monday Night Raw on Netflix, it will be Seth freaking Rollins going one-on-one with CM Punk. No, Sam, CM Punk wrestled on Friday night, though, in a triple threat tag team match.
In the history of our business. It will be CM Punk versus
Ronnie, what's going on, man?
It's only so big. It can only fit so many egos. Sometimes there's only room for one of us.
Welcome to the house that I built, but you abandoned shit. I don't need a mic. I don't need a mic. I'll see you on the 6th, beginning of the end.
And now, next up here on Monday Night Raw, we see American Made.
Conducted by our own Jackie Redmond. That happened this past weekend.
Yeah, I'm definitely rolling with Seth Rollins against CM Punk on Monday Night Raw on Netflix.
Representing American Made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable!
Chad Gable highly embarrassed by his former creation, the Alpha Academy, and is now out to kill that creation, starting with Akira Tozawa.
You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. You suck. Chad Gable. Guys, we are watching Monday Night Raw here on this WWE play-by-play and reaction live on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and like and subscribe. Dirty Red, yeah, that's right. Wearing the WWE gear, man. Come on, you know I had to show it off for you right here on the show. That's right, this sports entertainment channel, man. Yeah, guys, so in the main event here on Monday Night Raw, it will be Sami Zayn going one-on-one with Drew McIntyre. Let's get the chat going here. We're going to put up a little question here for you guys. Do you think Sami Zayn will get his first victory? Let's just say win. First win. Yeah, let's do victory. Victory over Drew McIntyre in the main event. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope y'all are having a wonderful holiday season thus far. Hey, Gray, thank you, man. Appreciate that. All the kindness in the comments, guys. It's really appreciated. All right, guys. So going back to the Monday Night Football game, really quick for everybody. We see the Green Bay Packers are still leading 7-0 with only 44 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Green Bay's on their second drive of the game, already about to run out the clock here in the first quarter. They are at the New Orleans 45-yard line. All right, so going back here, guys. So we see backstage, main event, Jey Uso talking to Sami Zayn. Sami saying, hey, no call, no nothing, but hey, glad you were here, man. Glad you had my back. And looks like they were kind of like arguing back and forth on who was going to fight Drew McIntyre. And it looks like Sami Zayn will be going one-on-one with Drew McIntyre in the main event. We see already got someone, Chuck says, no, Sami will lose. So Sami Zayn will not get his first win in his WWE career against Drew McIntyre. Aaron Laster says Patrick Mahomes is the GOAT. Yeah, I bet he is, man. Man, Sam, that's a classic one. Do they still do Buried Alive matches? Man, I haven't seen one in probably a few years now, to be honest with you. So, probably not. I mean, come on, The Undertaker's the one who made that match. You know what I mean? So you guys excited for Monday Night Raw coming to Netflix? I'm starting to think that I'll have to do a little bit more live streaming on here for WWE, especially when it goes on Netflix. I know a lot of people probably don't keep up with it on Netflix, even though it probably will be easier to keep up with, because unlike when you watch it on TV for like USA Network, if you miss the show, it takes like hours before you're able to rewatch it. And that won't be the case on Netflix, more than likely.
Happy Holidays edition of Monday Night Raw.
Happy Holidays edition of this Monday Night Raw.
Features film Nosferatu only in theaters this Wednesday.
Chuck, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I remember the WWF days. Oh my goodness, the Attitude Era as well. Pretty awesome, man. Pretty awesome.
Yelling insults towards the man ahead of a big matchup here. Not the best way to get in game mode for Chad Gable.
And next we see Alpha Academy.
Representing Alpha Academy from Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 166 pounds, Akira
Tozawa.
Who this year finally stood up to Chad Gable.
You say stood up to Chad Gable. I say made a major mistake. Sometimes life presents you a fork in the road. You go left or you go right, and failing to subscribe to the new philosophy of Chad Gable was a colossal error for the entirety of what remains of the Alpha Academy.
In this match,
And now we're seeing a one-on-one matchup with Chad Gable versus Akira Tozawa.
this Wednesday. Tozawa, former mentor Chad Gable, who's off to a quick start here.
Even the haters have to admit, if you don't like Chad Gable, cool, fine, I get it. But they have to admit this is the most dangerous and effective that Chad Gable has ever been.
Sitting there pointing at Otis on some unfinished business. It always seems like between those two.
The long-running issues between these two groups, and Tozawa, the former prized pupil of Chad Gable, is perhaps teaching the master a trick or two of his own.
And now Chad Gable using the ropes to his advantage here, trying to get Tozawa to tap out. And now outside of the ring, Chad Gable confronting Otis. Oh, and Chad Gable slaps Otis right in the face, open-handed. 1, 2, oh, and Tozawa almost gets the roll-up victory, but drops Gable with a big kick to the face. And Tozawa rips the shirt off. He's heading to the top rope.
Who's going up top? You know what this means?
Yeah, could be top rope senton from up high into the sky.
Oh, and Chad Gable gets the knees up.
Chad Gable showing all his nous and experience. He ain't a 4.0 GPA for nothing.
Oh, and there's a German suplex. He keeps it locked in. Another German suplex. He keeps it locked in. Going for a third and connects. Still locked in. Looking for maybe a fourth German suplex. And Chad Gable just staring down his opponent. Switches to a power bomb. And now Chad Gable goes right for the ankle. Looking to get Tozawa to tap out. And Tozawa can't take it anymore, and he taps out.
Yeah, we saw back on December 6th what Chad Gable was able to do against Cody Rhodes. He's not giving up the ankle lock.
He's teaching the former student a valuable lesson.
And he refuses to let go. And now here comes Otis, trying to help out his friend. And he throws Chad Gable across the ring. And Otis is angry. You don't like Otis when he's angry. And now Otis is outnumbered. And oh boy, Otis is feeling it. He's feeling froggy, but will he jump? And American Maid's just gonna walk away.
Easy pickings against a pre-exhausted Jack Gable.
He's hiding behind the Creed brothers.
He's already competed tonight.
He's hiding behind the Creed brothers as Otis
be a
stood
man.
in front
You
of him.
challenge him when he's fresh. Learn your lesson,
He would
Otis.
gladly take that weight, I'm sure.
Disgrace.
Everybody understands that nobody can tell us what we did. Not one person cares. There's no...
Hey, finally somebody who understands what we're going through, man.
You gotta understand all this.
I mean, I didn't like Big E, but that was just crazy.
Look at the broke-ass Tom Selleck.
Felt like wishes.
It's Dirty Dom and Damian Priest next on Raw.
Oh man, and now we see the New Day is even catching shade from Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Oh my goodness. The New Day are never gonna live it down on what they did to Big E a couple weeks ago. No one's ever gonna let them live that down. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for hanging out here. Please make sure you guys check out more of my WWE content on my channel on Tim Reynolds Show. Merry Christmas from Puff Daddy the Hulk. What's going on, man? Yeah, Phillips, you're right. They definitely need to give Otis a push, man. Otis has been held back for way too long. He's too good of a talent right behind the camera, and he's pretty dang good inside the ring as well. They definitely need to make a big push for Otis. I totally agree with that. All right, guys, so hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. We'll go back to the Monday Night Football game just to give you guys a little recap of that. And oh my goodness, perfect timing. As it looks like the Green Bay Packers are now able to extend their lead 14-0 over the New Orleans Saints. After a 17-play, 96-yard drive from the Green Bay Packers, on their second possession of the game, they're able to get the 2-yard rushing touchdown from Josh Jacobs, and they now lead 14-0 with 11 minutes left in the second quarter. All right, so going back to what's going on here on Monday Night Raw. So just to get you guys caught up just a little bit, Drew McIntyre kicks off the show with Sami Zayn confronting him afterwards. Sami Zayn then tries to pick a fight, and after they start brawling it out, we see main event Jey Uso come to the aid of Sami Zayn, and now we will see in the main event, it will be Drew McIntyre taking on Sami Zayn in the main event on Monday Night Raw. Next up, backstage, General Manager Adam Pearce is confronted by Sonya Deville and Pure Fusion Collective after they attacked Kairi Sane the week before, knocking her out of the Women's Intercontinental Championship tournament. But General Manager Adam Pearce already has a replacement, which is Io Sky. And that would lead to our next match of the night, which would be a women's triple threat match in the Women's Intercontinental Championship tournament. And we would see Io Sky was able to get the victory over Natalya and Alba Fry as she advances to the finals of the Intercontinental Championship Women's Tournament. Then next up, we see a flashback from last week when Damian Priest cost Finn Balor and JD McDonough the World Tag Team Championships against the War Raiders. And because of that, we see backstage the Judgment Day arguing back and forth as we see both Liv Morgan and Finn Balor not on the same page once again, going through this little drama fit, if you will, before Dominic, of all people, is the one to step up. And now we think coming up next, we will see Dirty Dominic Mysterio go one-on-one with Damian Priest. But we'll see what happens here, guys. Welcome to Tim Reynolds Show. And that's who's coming out next is Damian. Oh no, Dirty Dominic Mysterio comes out next. He's scheduled for one fall.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
WWE New Year's Evil is coming to the Shrine Expo Hall in LA on Tuesday, January 7th. Tickets are on sale now for that event in Los Angeles via AXS.com. What I referenced, Wade, happened on October 28th when Dom Mysterio defeated Damian Priest. He rolled him up to get the pin win after major interference by...
no one cares about the last part, Joe. It was a huge victory in the career of Dom Mysterio. He proved he can beat a former world champion. He's going to do the same here.
Because of major interference from Carlito, Liv Morgan, and Judgment Day. And then
Phillips, you really think so? You think Damian's going to cost Liv her belt against Rhea Ripley, of all people? I don't know. Man, you know what, Phyllis, I'll give you this, bro. Or, yeah, I'll give you this, all right? I think maybe the drama from Finn Balor and the Judgment Day could cost Liv Morgan her title. Maybe that, like, distracts her, or she's not as focused in the match as she should be. And weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest, as he's ready to go one-on-one in our next match of the night on Monday Night Raw, as it will be him and Dirty Dominic Mysterio going one-on-one. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.
very punchable. By the way, how about the effort from Damian Priest 9 days ago at Saturday Night's main event on Long Island?
Yeet, yeet, yeet.
He could handle that triple threat with Finn Balor. And in the end,
all right, guys, our next match of the night. Let's get the chat involved here. Who do you think will win in this next matchup here? Dirty Dominic Mysterio or Damian Priest? I mean, you got to go with Priest, right? He's a little angry after the last time he lost to Dominic.
Dom Mysterio now has to face this man. Dom insists there is no cause for panic. He has a plan. And we're going to see exactly how good this plan is in short order, because it does not seem to have phased Damian Priest in any way
and
whatsoever.
Dominic Mysterio in his weird outfits, man, looking like a freaking cow.
So the rematch after what happened, and Dirty Dom just bailing right away.
And Dirty Dominic Mysterio to start the match just goes right outside the ring, taunting Damian Priest to meet him outside the ring.
You think Damian Priest is scared to go down on the floor against Dirty Dom?
To suggest Damian Priest is scared of Dominic Mysterio is hilarious.
As he blocks that right hand.
Oh! And there's a right hand from Damian Priest, and another right hand knocking down Dominic Mysterio. And now he picks up Mysterio with one arm and lays him down in the middle of the mat. And now here we see Damian Priest picking up Mysterio. Dirty Dom on the back of his shoulders. And oh, it's a backbreaker. A torch rack. That's an old school move. And oh, plants him on his face in the middle of the ring. You damn right, Mr. Sport. Dom is a doo-doo.
These two are 1-1
And the crowd getting pumped up now for Damian Priest. Oh, but Mysterio ducks under it. And now Dominic's on the attack with a couple of kicks of his own, knocking down Damian Priest. And oh, we've seen a drop kick to the back of the head, putting Damian Priest on one knee before Mysterio gets stared down by Damian Priest. And oh, there goes Priest over the top rope trying to attack Dirty Dom, and Dirty Dom through the ropes, but Damian Priest catches him and slams him onto the announce table. A face buster. And Dirty Dom looks done. Oh! Head first there from Damian Priest. And he tosses Dirty Dom right back into the ring.
What is he doing here?
And there's JD McDonough dressed up as Santa Claus. No way. No way. And now JD gets thrown onto the announce table.
I don't know if I tore a hamstring or I've just got cramp, but something hurts.
And now it's Carlito, who he knew would be hiding
And Carlito was hiding underneath the ring the whole time. And there goes Finn Balor. And that's disqualification.
Big right hand to the gut. And Finn is slammed into the announce desk. And again.
Well, it became pretty obvious what the plan of Dom Mysterio was, but I think he got disqualified.
Bell rang.
Clearly didn't work.
And now Finn.
And now the numbers game catching up here to Damian Priest as all the members of Judgment Day are attacking him after he started beating down Finn Balor. And now they're all stomping the hell out of Damian Priest. There's JD McDonough dressed as Santa Claus. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous.
Now they've got a pin. They're holding him up for Finn Balor, but help is on the way.
Uh-oh, and here come the War Raiders out to help out Damian Priest as they start beating down Carlito and Dirty Dom. Oh, and there goes JD McDonough, and now kick to the head from Damian Priest onto Finn Balor, and he's stomping a mud hole into Finn Balor. And oh, Carlito catches a knee to the face as the War Raiders now are helping out their friend Damian Priest. A clothesline to JD McDonough, and now the War Raiders. Oh! With a big double team to Dirty Dom, and now Damian Priest has Finn Balor lined up for the South of Heaven choke slam.
He knew everything that Judgment Day could be plotting. He uncovered it, and in the end, the War Raiders coming to his defense.
Man, that's a pretty good backup. What an imposing trio those three made.
Well, this past weekend, Jack and Redmond had a chance to sit down with Seth freaking Rollins for a very honest and frank discussion about what CM.
What's going on, Luca?
Seth, thank you for sitting down with me. I appreciate the time.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
You know, I talked to CM Punk. I heard what he had to say. I heard what he believes are the reasons that you carry so much hatred for him. And we've heard from you as well. But I'm just curious what the root issue is for you. Like, what is the driving force of this disdain that you very clearly feel for CM Punk?
The thing is, it's like I've tried to sort of explain how I felt about CM Punk many times over the years, and it's sort of, I don't want to say like I'm talking into the wind, but like he needed this place and it didn't need him. And so that hypocrisy, that level of hypocrisy is what really just it just eats at me. It really just eats at me. It's hard for me to just let that go.
You talk about getting rid of it by cutting it out, by fighting through it, and how this fight has to happen for you as a personal catharsis. What does cutting him out look like? What can we expect from, I don't even want to call it a match because it doesn't feel like the right word.
No, it's a fight. It's going to be a fight. There's no question about it. It's going to be a fight. I mean, this is the biggest fight in our sport right now. This is the biggest fight in our industry, and I need it now. After Survivor Series this year, and I saw him hand in hand with Roman Reigns, Roman's finger in the air, and Punk doing this stupid little go-to-sleep thing. Like, I just wanted to throw the remote through the TV. Like, I was so viscerally internally destroyed.
Man, Seth is really upset.
That's it. I can't wait. I don't want to wait anymore. I want the world to see it. I want them to see it. This is perfect. This Netflix, the debut, the world will be watching this match. And to answer your question, I don't know what it's going to look like. You're going to see a side of me that no one's ever seen. Like, it's going to be, no pun intended, it's going to be raw. It's going to be visceral. It's going to be violent. I've got to extract this demon from my soul. Like, I've got to get it out of me. I've got to cut this cancer out of my brain, or I'm going down, and I can't handle it.
Well, it sounds like the only way you can actually process this betrayal, which clearly means something to you, is to go through a fight. And you're going to get that fight January 6th on the Netflix premiere of Monday Night Raw. Seth, I appreciate your time and maybe more importantly, your honesty. So, thank you.
Finally. I can't wait.
Awesome! Well, that's pure vitriol, that hatred that Seth shows there with Jackie Redmond, that interview where he discusses CM Punk. It's so evident before their match comes your way January 6th on Raw's debut on Netflix.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
Been a strange run for The Miz, being entangled with the Wyatt Six. They kidnapped the guy. Then he turned the tables with final testing. Now singles action against Dexter Lumis for The Miz.
Next up, we'll see The Miz go one-on-one with Dexter Lumis. Thanks for hanging out here, chat, on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play for Monday Night Raw here on December 23rd, 2024. Merry Christmas Eve to everybody from Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.
And then there's Jaden Daniels.
Oh, yeah. Football.
He's your guy. And he's about to make his Sunday night debut with the playoffs in his sights.
Oh, yeah.
The Falcons have postseason dreams of their own. Can their talented rookie lead them over the line? It's getting late in the day, gentlemen. The Falcons, Commanders, Sunday Night Football on NBC and Peacock.
Too soon.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Still not yet.
Well, it's going to be a beautiful
Sorry, honey.
Now, Mom?
But you never asked.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Time is now.
Jingle bells singing, jingle bells ring. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. Through the frosty air, what a bright time is the right time to rock the night away. What's up, Jeremiah Johnson? Yeah, there was a tough game for my Tampa Bay Buccaneers last night. That's for sure, guys. But hey, we still got 2 more games left in the season, everything in front of us. So hopefully the Buccaneers can shape up. You know what I'm saying? You guys are funny, man. Thank you for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Who's the greatest Buck ever? Well, I guess you got to go with Derek Brooks. Probably the most well-known, if not the best Buccaneer of all time. Probably a couple other guys I would put right there with him. You know, Leroy Selman, the Hall of Famer as well. Rondé Barber, Hall of Famer as well. But to me, Derek Brooks is probably the best Buccaneer of all time. Ego, what's going on, brother? He says John Lynch. Hell yeah, you can't go wrong with that, man. John Lynch may not have the numbers that you would say for greatest Buck of all time, but definitely Derek Brooks does. I mean, that guy was one of the best linebackers ever in the NFL. And for me, my favorite Buccaneer of all time is Mike Allstott. Him, John Lynch, Rondé Barber, Derek Brooks. Those were my favorite Buccaneers growing up of all time. All right, guys. So we seen there on that last one, the Judgment Day gets involved in that match, and it's a disqualification. Jingle bell chime, it's our swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle and a jingling fiend. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell rock. Oh, yeah. Worst Buccaneer ever to win a ring? Ugh, worst Buccaneer ever to win a ring. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. I'm trying to think of worst player. There wasn't really a bad player on the 2 Buccaneers Super Bowl teams. I guess Antonio Brown, right? Yeah, Dilfer didn't win a ring.
Who are celebrating a massive victory.
Uh-oh. An evil message coming. And there comes Dexter Lumis. And the lights are out. And now we see the fireflies. Woo! Oh. Oh, okay, with the Ravens. I guess I'd have to kind of agree with that. Ego, what's going on, man?
Dexter Lumis. That's the wide 6 came to be. There's always been a dynamic quality to Dexter Lumis. The legacy of Mercy, the buzzer.
So next match here, we'll see The Miz go one-on-one with Dexter Lumis.
Of 2023.
And The Miz understandably wanted no part of this. Karrion Kross making it clear, no, you owe us in the final testament some favors. We, namely Paul Ellering, have put our bodies on the line for you. Now it's payback. Miz is between a rock and a hard place. Get beat up by the final testament.
And after a hit to the face, now The Miz trying to crawl away from Dexter Lumis. And oh, he can't escape as there's a right hand from Dexter. And then throws The Miz into the barrier on the outside. Oh, and there's a right hand.
In a publicity stunt to stalk him and to pretend to attack him, a bit like Juicy Smoulier. It backfired because Miz didn't pay the bill. And then Dexter Lumis stalked him for real, which is kind of
Ego, that is awesome, man. What's going on, Jeff FF8? Oh, and we see Dexter Lumis knocks Miz out on the outside of the ring after a flip off of the side of the ring apron there, knocking Miz down outside, and now delivers an elbow to the back of the neck before throwing Miz back into the ring.
Antics we had most recently in that 8-man tag team match on December 9th.
Ego, that's so awesome, man, that you're on the same show as Nunzio. Hope you're doing good in your endeavors there, my brother.
Something loose. I don't know if it was a tooth or some phlegm, but something.
Oh, and there's a counter from The Miz, knocking down Dexter Lumis with the right kick. And then Lumis responds as he now is hammering down right hands on Miz. And then with a forearm to the head.
Takes a perverse pleasure in tormenting poor Miz. Playing psychological games, making Miz afraid of his own shadow.
Oh, and there's a Uranagi there.
Overall, since this past spring.
And now Lumis is going to head towards the top rope here.
The Miz perhaps flatlining in the middle of the ring.
Going up top is low, and look who arrives.
And it's the Authors of Pain, but Dexter Lumis knocks them down outside of the ring. And we knew it was just going to be a matter of time before they got involved in this matchup. And oh, there comes Karrion Kross. And now it's a disqualification.
Has arrived to take advantage of Dexter Lumis.
Seemed like it was about to be over anyway, with Dexter Lumis going into for the kill on a downed Miz. But now perhaps a punishment beating. Look at me, I got you again. Again! You're stupid! I got you again!
They've got him surrounded.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And there go the lights! Oh my goodness!
I hate it when they do this.
Merry Christmas, everybody. And oh, now the ring's surrounded. And here comes the Wyatt Six.
Joe Gacy to save the day for Dexter Lumis.
The final testament needs to start scrambling and getting the hell out of Dodge quick. Nothing can come from this.
Oh!
Into the final testament, and the Miz out on the floor.
The wild and weird misfits of Uncle Howdy just did their job to perfection, and Karrion Kross's crew have been laid out once again.
Yes? Yeah, that was fun. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Easy to get. All right.
That was good. That was fun. And I appreciate it.
That was fun. Hey, man. We've known each other a long time. Yeah. And we haven't always seen eye to eye, but there's always been honor amongst us.
Always been honor. We may not have been friends, but you had our back in a big way last week. We don't forget that. We owed you one this week.
Well, I appreciate that, and I respect that. Look, you guys are at war with the Judgment Day. I'll go to war with you. Congrats on the titles.
Oh, yeah. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. Yeah, I like the sound.
Wow, and we see there Damian Priest and the War Raiders showing each other respect after what they were able to do, where the War Raiders came to the aid of Damian Priest after he got jumped by the Judgment Day once again. So there we go. We see a good show of respect there from the War Raiders to Damian Priest on this Monday Night Raw. Play-by-play and reaction live on TimReynoldsShow. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. And happy holidays and Merry Christmas from TimReynoldsShow. Josh wants to know, best decade of wrestling in your opinion? Man, I gotta go with between 1995 and 2005. In my opinion, I was so young, but I tell you what, that has got to be some of the best wrestling that I've ever seen. Although that's pretty much my childhood, so I didn't get to see a whole lot of wrestling before then. But to me, that sort of end of the Attitude Era, if you will, or the end of the WWF era was really, really awesome. And then when they headed into the new era, pretty much was pretty cool in the 2000s. Thank you for hanging out here, guys. Please make sure you hit that like button and like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show, as we're doing live play-by-play here for Monday Night Raw here on December 23rd, 2024. Merry Christmas Eve from Tim Reynolds Show. Hope you guys are doing good here on this Monday night, this Christmas Eve. What are you guys most looking forward to for the upcoming holiday? You guys got any big plans for Christmas? Let me know in the comments, guys. So what are you guys most excited for the new Monday Night Raw premiere on Netflix coming up on January 6th? I can't wait to see Seth Rollins versus CM Punk. Man, the Green Bay Packers now lead 21-0. And I wonder what that sign is. Another creepy sign there.
The 10-year anniversary of the New Day has created a dynamic...
Mo, what's going on? Give me any 3 players in the NFL that would make the Buccaneers Super Bowl contenders. Well, we definitely need a secondary piece, a linebacker, and probably another wide receiver. Boo! Boo the New Day! Boo! None of us like what you did, New Day. And the WWE Universe was letting them have it.
And wait, to me, the worst part is to see Xavier and Kofi and their complete indignation. They've been active on social media and other settings as if the fans are crazy for reacting this way.
A lot of people, especially...
No, Joe.
What?
No way. You two do not get to speak that way about us. We heard what you said.
What is going on around here? What happened to unbiased journalism, huh?
This is unbiased.
Joe, how long have you been with the company, man?
Not long.
Obviously, not long enough to know that your job is not to have an opinion. Your job is to come out here and tell the truth, like we did last week.
And now they're attacking Joe Tessitore.
In 2024, the truth isn't what the people want, huh? Especially you guys. And you're looking at him waiting. No, I see you empathizing with E.
That's right.
Well, that's
Because you and E have something very important in common. It's that neither of you are man enough to lace up your boots again and get in that ring.
I'm retired.
And speaking of getting back in that ring, allow us to get back in that ring right now and continue to tell you what we were trying to tell you last week. We could have put hands on him. We could have beat him up real bad. We could have laid him out right here where he stood in this ring.
And the New Day are just getting roasted right now. The WWE Universe letting them have it.
But we didn't. So why are you so upset?
Tonight was supposed to be a homecoming for me. More importantly, it was supposed to be a homecoming for the woman who I bought a plane ticket for to come all the way here to Boston from Ghana. And that woman is my mom, and she's sitting in the front row.
Well, there's Elizabeth.
Miss Kingston.
She sat in a middle seat for 20 hours to come here to see me, and you are ruining her experience.
Wow.
Her middle seat?
I can't believe that.
This is my mother. This is the woman who taught me how to be the man that I am today. She doesn't deserve to see her son get booed out of his own hometown.
We gave you 10 of the best years of your lives.
Mom, I'm sorry for these.
Thank you, Mason. Merry Christmas.
You don't deserve this, Mom. I don't understand why they're doing this. You didn't come all this way for this. Give me a hug, Mom.
And oh no, Mama Kingston is not happy with her son.
Kofi's mom gives him the cold shoulder. Won't even hug him based on what they did to Big E.
Horrified
His own father.
Oh, and his own mother walks away from him. No way.
Back here in his hometown of Boston, his mom sitting ringside after what they did to Big E, and she walks away.
The New Day have no friends left at this point.
And you believe that everybody wholly rejecting the New Day based on the way they treated Big E.
Miss Kingston would rather go and sit in a middle seat back to Ghana for 20 hours than hug her own beautiful baby boy, Kofi.
Wow.
So disgusted she is.
All right, let's tell you what's coming up on next week's Monday Night Raw.
That's crazy, man. Kofi Kingston's own mother wouldn't hug him. Oh my goodness, dude.
Will they team up next week on Raw?
And now we'll see next Monday a 6-man tag match where Damian Priest will team up with the War Raiders to go up against the Judgment Day. And we also see the semifinals, 2 one-on-one matchups with Dakota Kai going up against Zoe Stark and Io Sky going up against Lala Valkyria. And also next Monday, we will also see Otis go one-on-one with Chad Gable. Heck yeah, Hargy, this is new shirt I got for Christmas. Thank you for recognizing. Oh man. And next Monday night, we will see Seth Rollins and CM Punk confront each other before their matchup when Raw debuts on Netflix.
Now it is time for our main event. this holiday edition of Monday Night Raw, and it comes with a rematch from 6 nights ago, the return of Saturday night's main event on Long Island. Drew McIntyre preparing again to go one-on-one with Sami Zayn. He warned Sami earlier. Sami didn't take his advice.
And next for our main event of the evening, we have Drew McIntyre going one-on-one with Sami Zayn.
Drew McIntyre, whose radical honesty when he has held the mic in our ring, as well as his appearance on Busted Open recently that had the internet blowing up. The guy who's been tearing apart everything and anything that has bothered him. His rematch with a seemingly fearless Sami Zayn is set to come our way.
Yeah, if you're a smart man, you keep out of the path of this Scottish Terminator, but Sami Zayn sometimes does not employ the smarts that he was born with.
They met at Saturday night's main event. And now 9 days later, after all the heat, it's Sami and Drew again.
And it will be Drew McIntyre getting ready to go one-on-one with Sami Zayn in the Monday Night Main Event of the evening. This is Tim Reynolds Show's WWE play-by-play and reaction live on Tim Reynolds Show for Monday Night Raw episode December 23rd, 2024. Happy Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Sam getting a PS5. Congratulations, brother. That should be fun. All right, guys, let's check you guys up on the Monday Night Football game, because why not? And we see we're approaching halftime here as the Green Bay Packers have the lead 21-0 after 3 straight scoring drives to start the game. They had to punt on their last possession, and now the New Orleans Saints have the ball just outside of field goal range with about 5 seconds to go here. So that'll probably be the halftime score there. 21-0 at halftime for the New Orleans Saints at the Green Bay Packers in Week 16. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. So, all right, chat, do you think Sami Zayn will be able to get his first career victory against Drew McIntyre in this matchup? We'll have to wait and see what happens. Oh, wow. Doctor Who What Where says no way. Hey, man. Sami Zayn definitely is overdue for a victory. But will it come tonight? I'm just not sure, especially against Drew McIntyre. Well, while we're waiting, I just wanted to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. Please don't forget to hit that like button and like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Yeah, it could be a very good main event match here. Sami Zayn's definitely overdue for a victory. Nice one, Doctor. Yeah, I somehow, some way think it's going to either be like a disqualification or they're just going to have Drew win again. You know, they haven't really been doing Sami Zayn any favors these last few matches of his. Be interesting to see what happens. You know what I mean, guys? Man. Ooh. So we've seen Drew make an appearance on Friday Night SmackDown talking to Solo Sikoa about like his hit list that he supposedly has.
Presented by Cricket. Join Cricket Nation and get reliable nationwide 5G. Smile. You're on Cricket.
What, you want to pile someone too?
No, it's not like that. You know, I thought about what you said last week, Kofi. You know, about being a locker room leader. And I definitely could have handled things differently. So I want to apologize to you. You know, I just feel like I have the responsibility to help everyone as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
So look, what you did to Big E was out of pocket, just foul, right?
That's so true.
And if you want to start fixing things, I think you can start by apologizing.
Oh.
Apologizing? What? Us apologize to you? Or to the locker room? No, we're not apologizing to anybody because we didn't do anything wrong, man.
This is ridiculous, man. Come on, Ray. You're just as bad as E right now. You're just as bad as everybody else, hard-headed. So you know what? Why don't I pop that mask off so you can hear a little bit better? We didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. All good. All right. No pasa nada. Just don't say I didn't try. From this point on, you two are on your own. Oh, and by the way, get used to hearing this. New day sucks. New
day sucks.
Here on Monday Night Raw, wishing everybody a happy holidays. And reminding you that Monday Night Raw is presented by the Focus Features film Nosferatu, only in theaters this Wednesday. Drew McIntyre is 2-0 against Sami Zayn this year. Way back in January on Raw, he had a win against Zayn, and then the signature victory on Saturday night's main event.
All right, here next coming out is Sami Zayn. And Doctor Who What Where guy, to recap Monday Night's Raw, you guys will see my WWE show review of Monday Night Raw on Tim Reynolds Show. That will be up after Monday Night Raw is over. Obviously, you got to get it done, post it on the channel, but be sure to look out for it, guys, on Tim Reynolds Show on my YouTube channel. And please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel for all of my WWE show reviews from Tim Reynolds Show. I do a show review for every Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown, and I try to do them for the premium live events if I'm available to. As we're starting to get near WrestleMania season.
Infectious, youthful zest for life. Look, come on, Sammy, use your head. Keep out of McIntyre's way. You tried it Saturday night. Didn't work. Now you've got an even...
And now here we go, one-on-one, and Drew starts with a kick to the gut and a right hand to the face of Sami Zayn, and another right hand with a chop in the corner to the chest of Sami Zayn. And then another right hand as Drew McIntyre delivers another chest slap, brutally beating the chest of Sami Zayn.
All right, so if you were in the ear of Sami Zayn and you know what just happened 9 days ago, you saw exactly how things went there.
Ooh, and Sami Zayn counters that one as he delivers a right hand and a couple of slaps of his own to the Scottish Warrior.
Gut instinct, and that is what gets him into messes like this. I mean, McIntyre thought Zayn was in the rear.
Sammy Uso. Sammy Uso. Sammy Uso. And Sammy, gets kicked right in the chest after he tried to counter that move thrown into the turnbuckle.
Drew is very clear in detailing what is fueling all his anger lately.
And a big suplex from Drew McIntyre to Sami Zayn.
Associated with aiding, helping, aligning with CM Punk.
What's up, Edward Mitchell? Says I am Big E.
With Jimmy and Jay and Sami.
And it's understandable. Drew feels self-righteous that he stood up to the...
Now Drew McIntyre steps on the hand of Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn has been weak and
Delivers a right hand to him on the bottom of the ring.
top of this industry.
CM Punk also joined forces, and of course that is...
That was a hell of a slap to the chest of Sami Zayn.
Ooh. In early October.
Ouch.
In Hell in a Cell, and then the time
Ouch.
that Drew McIntyre had, and he's very honest in detailing what he went through in his personal life returning to Scotland.
Yeah, I got a little sympathy. I know what it's like having a 3,000 mile...
And Sami Zayn tosses over Drew McIntyre. And now he's outside the ring. What's Sami Zayn gonna do here? Bouncing off the ropes and, oh my goodness, bounces back into the ring.
Sami Zayn, Drew McIntyre, this holiday edition of Monday Night Raw.
And Sami Zayn looks hurt on that particular move he did there. All right, guys, giving you a quick recap. What's up, McEast Dallas? Stand up, Michael Orjoa. Thank you for hanging out here on TimReynoldsShow. Guys, going to give you a quick recap of what's going on here on Monday Night Raw. Appreciate you guys hanging out in the chat. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. All right, so to kick off Monday Night Raw, we did see Drew McIntyre come out to tell us that nobody cares about him. And even though it's supposed to be a tight-knit family in there in the WWE, backstage and in the locker room, it just wasn't that, as nobody bothered to even give him a call during his grieving process. You know what I mean? And because of that, he said nobody cares about him. And he gives a warning to everybody saying that whoever's on his hit list, he's coming for them. And then we would see Sami Zayn come out to interrupt Drew McIntyre, saying that he had no idea what happened to him, and I'm sure he could speak just for everybody else in the locker room that feels that way also. But everybody goes through stuff, man, including him and also the WWE Universe, saying that all of our fans go through the same, but no one points the fingers at everybody else. Your problem is that you choose. Your problem is that you were told you were the chosen one when you were younger, reminding and also reminding whoever you want to blame will not change who you are. And also, if you have any issue with anyone, then maybe I should be the one that you fight here now. Especially if you have an issue with Jimmy Uso or Jay Uso, as Sami Zayn would challenge Drew McIntyre before these two would brawl it out. And as Drew was starting to attack Sami Zayn, we seen Jay Uso come in, main event Jay Uso, and help out Sami Zayn. Smalls, I know, bro. We did a live play-by-play here on TimReynoldsShow for the Buccaneers against the Cowboys, and it was not good, brother. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and like and subscribe. What's going on, Tyler? Welcome to this Monday Night Raw play-by-play and reaction. All right, so after we kicked off Monday Night Raw with Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn brawling it out and Jay Uso helping him out, we then see backstage Adam Pearce. It was being confronted by Sonya Deville and Pure Fusion Collective that they were trying to weasel their way into a Women's Intercontinental Championship tournament match. But Io Sky was selected by general manager Adam Pearce to be in that match, and that would be our first match of the night. Dude, Tyler, let's go. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. I'll be getting a PS4 here soon. I can't wait to check it out and be able to play some more video games, hopefully with some more fans from Tim Reynolds Show. Okay, guys, so Io Sky wins the triple threat match to advance in the Women's Intercontinental Championship tournament. We also get a flashback from last week when Damian Priest cost Finn Balor and JD McDonough the World Tag Team titles against the War Raiders. And then we see the Judgment Day arguing backstage, back and forth, as Liv Morgan and Finn Balor cannot get on the same page. And Dominic Mysterio, of all people, is the one to step up and tell everyone to calm down. It's almost Christmas, and he's going to try to go talk to general manager Adam Pearce about a match with Damian Priest to get the group back on track. All right, we are back here in the main event.
Pure power of McIntyre.
And that's a big suplex from Drew McIntyre.
270 pounds of snarling Scottish anger.
Yep, be getting a PS4, guys, from my family members. So I'm really, really excited about that. I know, obviously, the new thing is the PS5 coming out, but trust me, guys, I never buy a gaming system at full price, man. It sometimes just feels like it's so much money, you know what I mean? And now we see Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre going back and forth here in this matchup, as Sami Zayn was able to counter, ducks under the clothesline, but he's met with a big knee to the back as Drew McIntyre makes the pin, but Sami Zayn kicks out at 2. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel as we are in the main event of Monday Night Raw with Sami Zayn going one-on-one with Drew McIntyre. Heck yeah, Tyler. Congratulations on that, man. Anytime that you can get a deal on a gaming system, that's definitely the way to go. Hell yeah, Sam. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Can't wait to add you guys as some friends on the PlayStation Network. And Sammy ducks under 2 of those clotheslines, and he's looking for a counter, and he gets the DDT on Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre went for a take 2. Sami Zayn had seen that.
And Sami Zayn looked like he's trying to get the crowd pumped up and into this match.
He understood the challenge of coming into this not at 100% health. But that's
well, my last Xbox that I got, which was for last Christmas pretty much, it was one of the new Xboxes, and I got it for less than $300, and original price was $600. So, and now we see Drew McIntyre caught Sami Zayn on the outside of the ring, but Sami Zayn counters and now hits Drew McIntyre off of the announcer's table. And Sami Zayn with the right hand to the back of the head of Drew. What's going to happen here next? Sami Zayn trying to regroup.
Looking to rally against Drew.
And now Drew counters and bounces Sami Zayn's head off the steel steps.
And that's the difference. You saw McIntyre bounced about 16 times on our desk. The power of McIntyre bouncing that.
Merry Christmas, Sam. Or Merry Christmas, Tyler, to you too. Appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. We're up to 16 likes already. Let's go, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And by the way, guys, Tim Reynolds Show just reached a big oh, that was a huge move there from Drew as he dropped Sami Zayn's back on the side of the ring apron. Ooh. Ouch, that looked like it hurt. Yeah, guys, so big news here on Tim Reynolds Show. We just reached over 700 subscribers during our last live stream last night when the Tampa Bay Buccaneers took on the Dallas Cowboys. Tough loss for my Buccaneers, but we'll see how much faster we can make the channel grow, guys. I appreciate y'all. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe and also share this YouTube channel with all your families and friends. Appreciate you guys, and Merry Christmas from Tim Reynolds Show. You won't find a more genuine, sports-loving, sports-entertaining, awesome YouTube channel than Tim Reynolds Show, guys. And here goes Tyler in the chat saying, I like Drew McIntyre as a heel. Hell yeah, man. He's been very, very good as a heel. Although I'm not going to lie, I do miss Drew McIntyre a little bit as a good guy, as a babyface. He was very, very good at that as well. Yeah, Drew McIntyre Broken Dreams theme. That would be pretty cool. I definitely would like that. All right, guys, so to finish my recap here of Monday Night Raw for y'all, after we seen Judgment Day arguing backstage, Dirty Dominic Mysterio would actually get that match against Damian Priest, but we would see first up after that, next backstage would be main event Jey Uso and Sami Zayn talking about, hey, Sami was surprised that Jey showed up without hitting him up, without contacting him or calling him or letting him know that he was going to be on the show tonight. And Jey Uso wants a piece of Drew McIntyre after Drew took him out a few weeks ago. But we see that Sami Zayn was the one who stepped up, and now he's in the main event match against Drew McIntyre. Then next after that, we seen Chad Gable of American Made go one-on-one with Akira Tozawa of Alpha Academy in our next match of the night. And Chad Gable would get the win in this one. And afterwards, he confronts Otis. And that's when we see him attack. He confronts Otis after he attacks Tozawa after the match. Then the next match of the night would be Dirty Dominic Mysterio going one-on-one with Damian Priest. And we would see Damian Priest win by disqualification after he was attacked by JD McDonough, Finn Balor, and Carlito. But then we would see after the Judgment Day gets the upper hand on Damian Priest, Priest would have backup in the War Raiders as they help fend off the Judgment Day and beat them down. Next, in an interview with Seth Rollins on asking why it was so personal with him and CM Punk, he said that this place, he needed this place and this place didn't need him when CM Punk came back, and that this is the fight that he's been asking for because after he's seen what CM Punk did at War Games helping out Roman Reigns, he's definitely been itching for this fight, and that's what it will be on January 6th on Monday Night Raw's debut on Netflix. You will see a fight between Seth Rollins and CM Punk. Then next up after that, we've seen our next match of the night as Dexter Lumis goes one-on-one with The Miz. And Dexter Lumis gets the win by disqualification after Karrion Kross and AOP come to attack him. But then he would have backup from the Wyatt Six as the rest of the Wyatt Six groups comes out and makes a huge statement against Karrion Kross and AOP. Then next, the War Raiders are backstage showing a sign of respect to Damian Priest. And now we see our main event match back on as we're on the top rope. Drew McIntyre looking to slam down Sami Zayn, and he does a huge hit from the top rope. And Sami kicks out at 2, and Drew can't believe it. Carson, what's going on, man? Hogan is wrestling. Hell yeah. Thank you guys. We're up to 17 likes on this live stream. Let's go.
Always a yes.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show and share with all your family and friends, guys. We're doing live play-by-play here for Monday Night Raw as we see Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn here in the main event. Something new I'm doing, Carson. I usually do the live streams for the pay-per-views. Oh, and a roll-up by Sami Zayn. 1, 2, and almost. As Drew kicks out at the last second and delivers a huge glass-out kiss. A big headbutt from Drew McIntyre.
Piercing eyes coming off that Glasgow kiss headbutt.
Oh, you know what's next, Joe? We're not getting
well, we'll see, Carson. Right now, the football game's pretty much a blowout.
Just as he did on December 14th.
And now Drew's setting up for the Claymore. Sami Zayn getting back up to his feet, and Sami counters with the clothesline. And now Sami's looking for the Halula kick, trying to set up his finishing maneuver, but he'll deliver a big powerbomb type move into the corner, setting up Drew McIntyre. And now Sami Zayn is looking for the Halula kick, his finishing maneuver.
To the other, looking to land it.
The miracle is back on.
And Sami Zayn can't even move. Can't even get the kick. And now this is definitely going to cost Sami Zayn. And oh, Claymore out of nowhere. As Sami Zayn's back was hurt, he could not get the Halula kick off. And now 1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre once again defeats Sami Zayn in the main event.
And once again, add to the tally. Sami has never.
So Sami Zayn has never been able to defeat Drew McIntyre in his WWE career.
Year alone. Well, back-to-back wins in December alone.
The spirit of Sami Zayn was completely unbreakable tonight, but it was the body of Sami Zayn that gave out in the end. Thanks to this mountain of a man, Drew McIntyre.
And of course, Drew McIntyre now is attacking Sami Zayn.
McIntyre has detailed his anger since his time away, and anybody who is associated with Roman Reigns. And Sami, he said, I suggest you don't.
And now here comes Jey Uso. And oh, there goes Jey with the spear, laying out Drew McIntyre. As main event, Jey Uso is back. And he's going to look for the Uso splash. And oh no! Tama Tonga and the Bloodline are here. And they're helping out Drew McIntyre. No way! And Drew walks away as Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga beat down main event Jey Uso. Solo Sikoa calling the shots here.
No good deed goes unpunished. Jey Uso came out here to save his buddy Sami Zayn and is now paying the ultimate.
Uh-oh, here goes Jacob Fatu. Oh, and Jey Uso rolls out of the way, and it's a super kick to Tama Tonga. And a big right hand, and another big right hand as Jey Uso is fighting back. But oh no! Ooh, a right hand! Oh, and then a super kick from the Samoan Werewolf as Jey can no longer fight back. And now a Samoan spike from Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga. After what we saw with a dynamic main event, and Sami is back!
And Sami trying to help out as well, but he gets knocked down as Tama Tonga beating down Sami Zayn in the middle of the ring.
To a down Jey Uso, there's just nothing left in the tank of Sami Zayn right now.
Oh, there's the big hit from Jacob Fatu. Survivor Series War Games. Well in the rear view mirror at this point. Springboard, Jacob Fatu, moonsault.
And that's a big moonsault from Jacob Fatu laying out Sami Zayn as we see Solo Sikoa picking up Sami Zayn, looking for the Samoan spike. And that's exactly what he'll get.
Jey and Sami were back at Survivor Series War Games when the original Bloodline defeated this new Bloodline.
It looks like
Sami was so brave.
Solo Sikoa makes a huge statement here at the end of Monday Night Raw. What's up, Roberto? Congratulations, Carson, on your basketball game. And now Solo Sikoa stands over both Sami Zayn and Jey Uso. Thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show, as this was WWE Monday Night Raw play-by-play and reaction live on Tim Reynolds Show. What an amazing Monday Night Raw we just seen. Be sure to guys check out Tim Reynolds Show's WWE show review that will be coming up for this episode of Monday Night Raw, December 23rd. 2024. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. And what an amazing Monday Night Raw it was here. Be sure to check out Tim Reynolds Show for my WWE show review, and you guys will see a review about everything that happened for this Monday Night Raw. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for helping making this dream of mine come true, as it's always been a dream of mine to be a YouTube channel, to have a sports YouTube channel with all of you guys subscribing, with all of my friends and family, and also subscribers here for Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. All right, so guys, before we go, I know some people were asking about what's going on here in the football game. So while you guys are watching, please make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. And now we'll see here in the football matchup, the Green Bay Packers lead 21-0 still over the New Orleans Saints, with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Is going to come on and try a long field goal of 55 yards on this frigid night.
And now we see Brandon McManus makes a 55-yard field goal for Green Bay. And now Green Bay takes a 24-0 lead over the New Orleans Saints. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show for more of my content on my YouTube channel, including live play-by-plays for every single Tampa Bay Buccaneer football game this season. We'll also be doing other NFL games. Also, we'll be having some college football content on there for you guys to look at. And don't forget my WWE show reviews that I do for every single Monday Night Raw episode and Friday Night SmackDown episode to keep you guys caught up with everything that happens. We kind of give it summarized version for you guys in my own unique way. Hope you guys like it, and hope you guys like Tim Reynolds Show, and please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I want to say happy holidays from Tim Reynolds Show, and also want to take the time to say Merry Christmas to you and all of your friends and family during this holiday season, and Happy New Year, everybody. Carson, take it easy there, pal. Appreciate you guys hanging out in the chat with us. I want to give a quick shout out to Sam. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. Tyler, shout out to you as well, man. Also got to give a shout out to my boy Smalls, the Buccaneers fan. Jack, shout out to you as well. Dr. Who, What, Where, thank you to you too, man. Mason Murphy, shout out to you. Harrogate 46. Williams, Mo, shout out. Ego, shout out to you as well there, brother. Josh, Joe, Jeremiah Johnson, shout out to you as well. Fred Hides Jr., Mr. Sport also joined us in the chat. Shout out to Chuck. Also want to give a shout out to Phillips, who was also asking some really cool questions here all through along the live stream. Also want to give a shout out to Dallas and to my boy Sam as well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here. Merry Christmas, Carson. Peace out to you, man. Can't wait to see you guys next time on Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for WWE on, hey, this has been Monday Night Raw. Don't forget to check out Tim Reynolds Show's WWE show review. That'll be coming up shortly here on Tim Reynolds Show on my YouTube channel. Please sure, guys, to hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. And thank you so much for hanging out here on this Monday night, on this Christmas Eve, where we seen Monday Night Raw, and what an amazing show it was. So be sure to find out everything that happened on my WWE show review on Tim Reynolds Show. Peace out, everybody. Merry Christmas, Sam. Peace out to you as well, guys. Don't forget to please hit that like button. Peace out, everybody.